Hello and welcome to today's reading. Today we are channeling messages directly from the universe and your spiritual team, and we are looking at places where you can improve your life and make it more fun and bring more joy into your everyday, as well as some words of encouragement along your journey. And we are using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, which will be linked in the description box. Our first message is number 32, Here and Now. Be fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. What I'm getting most strongly from this is that you may be working on something, planning something, working towards a goal, and everything that you are doing in your day-to-day is set up to achieve this goal. What you aren't seeing, though, is that the actions that you take is what you're going to have to live with. And what I mean by that is, unless what you are doing is something that is finite, like filling out a form or completing a degree, every step of the journey towards this goal is a part of this goal. So the goal isn't separate from the path. So the way that you achieve this goal is going to be what it actually looks like when it arrives in your life. You are setting yourself up for dissatisfaction and disappointment if you continue to take steps that you don't like in the present in order to get to a goal at some point in the future. Because while you will get to that goal, and that may well be what you are wanting, in order to maintain that thing, it's likely that you will have to do things that you dislike more often than not. So it's kind of like you have to pay a lot in order to get and receive something very small. The example that's coming to mind is that imagine you are going to get ice cream and you show up and you have a wallet, and in your wallet you have plenty of cash so you can easily purchase the ice cream and enjoy it. Or you can apply for a job and work at the ice cream shop for 2 weeks, and then after you do that for 2 weeks, they will give you a free ice cream. And it's like you are going this route of working at the ice cream shop for 2 weeks in order to get a free ice cream, instead of realizing that you have cash in your wallet that you can just pay for the ice cream now and have it right now without having to do something that you don't necessarily want to do in order to get it. And not only that, is once you do this thing in this way, it's going to be much more difficult to alter your course and change your course in order to maintain this goal. The next card we have is building blocks. Exactly. What you build with is what the building will be made of, right? So if you are building a house and you absolutely hate pine, don't build your house with pine wood because you have to live in it. That's what the house is going to be made of. Maybe you prefer walnut or river stones or brick. Build your life with the things that you want to be in it on a day-to-day basis. You are being encouraged to look at your everyday, even if you have to break it down into 15-minute increments or hour-long increments. What is it you are doing with your everyday? Are you waking up and doing a bunch of chores and doing a bunch of things that you would rather not be doing, but you feel like you should do it in order to get to this place? Or are you doing things that you actually enjoy? There's a difference between discipline and forcing yourself to do unnecessary things. Discipline is understanding that while I may not be 100% thrilled about doing this thing right now, I know that the rewards will be worth the sacrifice. And in fact, because I am excited about the reward, it makes doing this not feel so bad. And so I know that I'm perfectly capable of completing this thing, and it's not going to last forever. So it's worth it to me. Whereas forcing yourself to do things that are unnecessary is like the rewards could come to you in a different way. It's not necessary for you to do it this way, but you may have like a societal belief, or you may believe that this is the only way to do it because that's what's been done in the past. And it may be time for that to change. Maybe there are people out there who are doing it differently, or who can inspire you to create a new way of doing this. But what I'm getting is that you're probably feeling incredibly burnt out about something, or just in general, because your day-to-day life is not filled with joy and things that really make you remember why you are alive. It's filled with tasks and have-tos and so that's. So that's are things that you do so that you can get to something else that you'd rather not do. And I think what you're not realizing is that it's possible to accomplish these things that you are trying to accomplish without doing these things that are draining you. And the last card we have for you today is clean it up. Definitely, it's time to take a hard look at what you do in your day-to-day. I think if you set a goal, if you set a new goal to just analyze what you are doing with your day for a week or a few weeks if you can, I think you'll be really surprised to see how little joy there is in your everyday. And incorporating that might actually help you get through these things that you know you need to do in order to build this new life or this goal. But also, at the end of this, you can reflect on why you don't like the things you're doing, what things you do that you do like, or things that you could be doing that bring you small amounts of joy, like having your favorite beverage, or going outside for a few minutes, or taking a break to meditate. Or maybe instead of watching whatever's on TV, you watch your favorite movie. But it's definitely time to take a look at what it is you're doing in your day-to-day. Analyze what's making you happy, what's draining your energy, and then analyze what of these things can I potentially change or get rid of or add in order to make my life feel more joyful. Because I'm feeling very much like your whole entire body feels closed, and it's like you can barely get any energy in. You might be feeling really exhausted, like I said, burned out. Like everything is just so difficult. It's like you're trying to pull the entire universe through the eye of a needle. It's incredibly resistant and it just feels really exhausting. So it's definitely time to take a look at this and find ways to open yourself up and free yourself up so that you can live a life that's worth living. Your journey should be 90% of your focus right now. The goal is still important, but how you get there is more important right now. I hope this resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did. I'd love to hear what's happening if you're willing to share. Like this video if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell and select all notifications so that you actually get updated every time I upload a new video. Until next time, bye!